What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video predominantly on Avengers Doomsday, although we will be talking about the Fantastic Four movie. So, ever since Kevin Feige revealed at CinemaCon recently the brief synopsis for Avengers Doomsday, we've had, you know, the fake scoopers coming up with theories and then claiming it's factual information. But the fans might come up with better theories than the fake scoopers, let's be honest. So, the theory mill is going insane, which is cool, because then that brings the fandom together. So, we're going to talk about the Fantastic Four because, for some reason, the Fantastic Four, part of the set is still there. Very clever how Marvel are doing this. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Voice here. If you are new around, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture-based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. Could subscribe channel, turn notifications on. It really helps me. Let me know what is freaking going on. Are they still filming the Fantastic Four movie? Are they filming the Fantastic Four post-credit scene? But the movie doesn't come out till July. It could be the case because all the actors in Doomsday could actually appear in a Fantastic Four post-credit scene, and they've got a perfect cover story. It's insane what actually could be going on. Also, if you want to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, check us out on Instagram. And also the pictures of the film sets that are there. I don't know if I can put it on YouTube, but if not, it will be in the first pinned comment. Check out my channel page on Instagram. I will put it there if I can't put it in this YouTube video. So, let's break it down. So, since Kevin Feige came out and debunked the fake scoopers and said the movie will focus on Avengers, Wakandans, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, original X-Men, all fighting Doctor Doom, film will begin in a few days. Sure, I get it. Kevin Feige could be saying this to, you know, defer people, to get people thinking, oh my God, no one really knows what this movie is about. Sure, bro, that could be the case. That really could be the case. So we know they're just about to start shooting it. Robert Downey Jr. himself had a party for his 60th birthday. He's got a new hairstyle. Almost looks like he's got close to a skin fade. Yo, editor Warstu, throw a picture up. Looks pretty like, you know, Doctor Doom. As we know, he's predominantly going to be playing Iron Man and Doctor Doom. Whether they tell you that or not is a different story. As we know, the Russo brothers have confirmed that Iron Man's death has some connection to play with the whole Doomsday connection. So, predominantly, they're going to have to give him a different hairstyle to make you think it's not Tony Stark. We get that. We get that. So, interesting. Theorists are now coming up with everything. Chris Hemsworth put up a post just basically saying, yo, happy birthday, Robert Downey Jr. Can't wait to see y'all soon, right? He tagged Chris Evans in it as well. And some people assume that now means Chris Evans confirmed to be in the movie because he was in a picture on a story. We all know the original Avengers are coming back, right? I love the Marvel fandom when it comes to conspiracy theories and thinking the littlest thing is confirming Chris Evans being in the movie. Yeah, lads, we don't need it confirming. So, recently, an account that goes by Unbox PhD has posted some interesting things from the film sets. And as we know, they can't post things from the sound stages that are inside. So, you know, if it's in the public, sure, it's fair game. So, there's been lots of really basic and simpleton ideas. I mean, y'all not think better just going, y'all, this is an incursion. I mean, yeah, sure, it looks like a volcano, right? And there's some greenery around it, sure. Full credit to Unbox PhD. Actually nearly got 60,000 subs on their YouTube channel. Fair game, right? And there's greenery around it. This could literally be anything. There's actually two volcanoes. Could be the debris from an incursion. Could be Thor. We could finally be getting God tier Thor. We could finally be getting Odin's son Thor. Could be Doctor Doom arriving. It could be anything. Now, as we know what incursions are, or do we, right? Because incursions, Marvel kind of changed the rules of incursions. I know a lot of people don't watch What If, but technically, the rules of incursions in What If Season 2 kind of changed the game. So, what is an actual incursion? Well, let's break it down. So, the rules of incursions is very similar to the one presented in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, but in the What If show, slightly different. So in both projects, incursions are generally caused when a person interacts too heavily with a universe other than a universe of their own. This for Monica Rambeau going from the Marvels into the X-Men universe, we just call it the X-Men universe, will eventually cause an incursion, right? Predominantly, that is what happens, right? Thus destroying both their universes if one doesn't defeat the other. So in What If Season 2, Episode 8, it is revealed that Roger's hood Steve Rogers as Robin Hood-esque thief, the man out of time, Rogers Hood, was actually from a future in which he battled Thanos, accidentally hitting the time zone at one point, being sent back to the year 1602. This was causing an incursion, meaning Rogers Hood was eventually returned to the rightful universe. Now, what does this mean? Well, what if Season 2, Episode 8, Incursion makes sense in comparison to Doctor Strange 2? It makes the ending of the Marvels more confusing. In the Marvels, Ben used a quantum band to cause a rift in time and space. The rift was revealed as somewhat of an incursion, causing the Prime MCU timeline to blend with another in the multiverse. Monica Rambeau then fixed the rift, finding herself in a timeline with the X-Men, such as Beast, Professor X, and Binary. This scene made sense within the context of a film, but does not match up with the idea of incursions for Doctor Strange 2, or What If Season 2. Rather, an individual character interacts with another universe to destabilize it. The Marvels introduced the idea that time and space could be directly altered to crash to universe together. So that's kind of what the incursions are in a nutshell. But then if you go to the comic book variation of it, it's completely different. Incursion started because somewhen a universe died too early, causing the multiverse to start contracting and universes colliding as the result of that. It is also implied that Doom might have caused the first incursion by having Molecule Man 616 kill Molecule Man from another universe elsewhere in the past, which destroyed that universe, caused a paradox on a mass scale, thus resulting in an incursion. The reason why Doom was hunting Molecule Man in the first place was it was planted by the Beyonder to act as a bomb, if you like, which would destroy the multiverse by killing them. Without activating them, he was getting rid of bombs, killing the Molecule Man. Act on his own doesn't cause an incursion to happen. As Doom moves, not only horizontally, but also back and forward in time, to witness having built an idea of a god who lives eternally and hunts down Pacific dudes in order to save them all. And that's how the Black Swan cult happened somewhere, somewhen, spread really fast or really long, because time works differently in different universes. For Doom, it's months or years. For the Black Swan cult, it was a millennial. Map makers beyond the tools to mark planets that had their own Molecule Man removed. Black priests and builders destroyed Earths in order to avoid collisions. So in a nutshell, I guess you could say at the moment the 616 MCU kind of guidance on how an incursion is caused, but it's not really defined that well. So it basically occurs when two boundaries between two universes erodes and they collide, destroying one or both entirely. It's kind of explained that they do have time to destroy the other before they both are destroyed. So if you from Earth X interact with a different Earth, you're going to cause an incursion eventually. Although it is pretty weak in the MCU of how it definitely happens. That's a roundabout way. So the image that we're either going to put here or we put on the Instagram channel, I mean, it does look like the debris from an incursion, but it could literally be anything. Could be Doctor Doom arriving, could literally be anything. But like I say, it's really cool when the fandom starts talking about what is going on. So that could be what's going on here. As we know, Avengers Doomsday is starting to shoot literally right now. We know Robert Downey Jr. is going to be on set, so him arriving somewhere could be good. But Marvel's giving us a bit of a Hail Mary, if you like. Why? Because they've kept part of the Fantastic Four setup. Now, this doesn't tell us that Doctor Doom is from the Fantastic Four timeline. It could tell us a multiple amplitude of things, right? Because we know the Fantastic Four is in Avengers Doomsday. It could tell us literally anything. Could tell us that they're filming Robert Downey Jr. to be in the Fantastic Four movie. Could tell us that they've left it up to film the Fantastic Four in their kind of home world in Avengers Doomsday, although it's kind of insinuated that Galactus would take out that universe, so that doesn't really line up. Or they could be doing reshoots for the Fantastic Four with the likes of Chris Evans, so on and so forth, because Chris Hemsworth put a post up confirming it. Oh my God. Yo, stop trolling, lad. But yeah, I get sent a lot of things. Could tell us literally anything. And this is the fascinating thing about the Fantastic Four film set being left up. Are they going to shoot Doctor Doom, the actual Doctor Doom, Chris Evans scene where it's actually going to be the Chris Evans that went back in time to return the stones? And he really was the amplifier that caused Doctor Doom? Or are we going to believe the concept that the Kangs knew about Doom, but they were fiddling with everything in the time to keep Doctor Doom away? Who knows? It's going to be very interesting to find out what is actually going on and where did Doom come from. I'm not really buying that they've left the setup just so it confirms that RDJ is from the same timeline. We don't really know. There's lots of ideas and lots of alleged theories from fake scoopers about what is actually going on, but it's fascinating because no one really knows what they're on about. I mean, I guarantee if you look at the comments from the original post, a lot of people were like, yeah, definitely incursion. But it could just be as simple as Doctor Doom arriving. Could be literally anything. Now, you're going to see a lot of fake set photos of Warstu on set, of Doctor Doom on set, of Ultron on set, of Hugh Jackman, Wolverine on set, of literally everyone and anyone. You're going to see lots of fake images going around. Sure, there will be real, like Goku, you know, Gojo, you know, Song Jong-woo, like Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Literally, I mean, you're going to see so many fake leaks going around, but the film sets have to be made before they start shooting. So it does make a lot of sense. Now, it could be anything. Could be the aftermath of an insane fight. Some people are saying that you can kind of see Thor's hammer in the image. I mean, I don't think it's Thor's hammer. I mean, it's a very great... It's clearly someone gone up in a drone. I don't really know much about the account that posted it. It's clearly a drone shot. Now, it could be anything. Now, we know that essentially the fake-ass scoopers are claiming that the Avengers are going to be fighting the X-Men. Who knows? But Kevin Feige has said they're all going against Doom, which can't be the case. I mean, eventually in Avengers Doomsday they will, and eventually they will have to create Battleworld, which most people think will be on the void. But what is so fascinating to me is they're building film sets for Avengers Doomsday. But according to these fake-ass scoopers, there's no script. They're not saying that. You're taking what they're saying out of context. They're saying there's no finished script. But, you know, there is improv to a certain degree on all movies, not just in the Marvel kind of universe. But whatever it is, it looks like Doomsday is catering some kind of battlefield. It could even be Battleworld. Who knows? Because as you know, they don't film movies in chronological order. This could be the end of the movie. This could be the creation of Battleworld. Who freaking knows, lads? Let me know down below. I really do like reading your comments. So let me know down below, guys. And also let me know, does Chris Hemsworth putting Chris Evans in a tag on an Instagram story saying, yeah, I'll see you soon, buddy, essentially putting a post up to his friend? It's mad that the main villain for this movie is 60 years old, but he doesn't look old. But that's Hollywood for you, baby. And it's interesting he's got a new haircut that has caused a bit of controversy. And to be honest, Marvel Studios is kind of advertising the new haircut because it's Robert Downey Jr. His birthday invitation card also featured him as a character with a new hairstyle, which, I mean, yo, editor Warstu, I mean, it's very similar to a comic book art with Doctor Doom in it. And he had kind of, you know, hair sprinkly over the top with a bit of a, you know, a great, I guess you could say grade 1 skin fade. I like spitballing and I find it interesting. So yeah, I'll put this in the video. I'll put the image over the top if I remember. But it is cool, lads. And if I don't put it in here, I also put it in the channel group that I was on about on my Instagram at Warstu. And likewise, guys, I appreciate the love and the support. Even negative feedback helps me grow as a person. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for all the love and support. And I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.